Let's do it, folks. It's time to catch a legend. Good morning, everybody. This is MegaLinkJoland here with another Let's Play of Pokemon Legends ZA. So after doing some more leveling up in the ZA Royale, I'm going to give battling Zygarde another try. I failed hideously last time, so hopefully this time we'll be able to do it and try again for as many times as it takes. And just to be on the safe side, I even put in some super effective moves for Xerneas and Yveltal. As much as I want to avoid using Embor, I may have to as a last resort. Change moves for Gardevoir. No. Maybe Calm Mind would be better. I doubt this will work, but I'm going to try using Curse. But like I said, I doubt it'll work. Alright. There it is. Zygarde. Will you battle Zygarde? I'm ready for this. Here we go. This time, for sure. Zygarde appeared. You must prove your might to Zygarde. Ice Fang missed. Missed! Not very effective against Frostlass. Ooh. Curse doesn't affect Zygarde. I didn't think it'd work. It was worth a try. Alright, I forgot to put in the Frostlass side for Frostlass. Alright, phase 2. %, form, in one of its more common forms. Zygarde's now at 50% form, and its power has grown even stronger. Moonblast, that's super effective. Ooh, that had hurt. Super effective. Run, run. All right, let's do this. Gardevoir, Mega Evolve. Ooh, that had to hurt. Critical hit. Run, run, run. Ooh, nice shot. All right, time for the hardest part. Perfect Zygarde. Zygarde. Gardevoir can't switch anymore. Ooh, that had hurt. Mega Evolve. Where'd it go? There it is. War Enforcer, watch out. Mine. Moonblast. Super effective. Moonblast again. Calm mind. How do I avoid that? Everything went black. Even with the green Canary plush, you still gotta be careful. Ooh, a Charmander in the distance. Will you battle Zygarde? Here we go. Zygarde appeared. You must prove your might to Zygarde. Ice Beam super effective. All right. Next phase. Zygarde is now in its 50% form and has even grown even greater. Mega Evolve. Ooh, that had to hurt. Oh, that's Landgraf. Gardevoir fainted. Moonblast. Super effective. Mega Evolve. Better keep running around in circles until this thing that almost looks like blood wears off. Come on, we're off, we're off. Just when I thought it was safe. Nice! That was super effective on Zygarde. Good thing Rock Slide's not very effective on Garchomp. Garchomp Mega Evolve. Not this time. Alright, now for the hard part. Perfect Zygarde. Earthquake. Earthquake. Dragon Rush. That's not good, Corn Forcer. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna put in the big guns this time. You must prove your might to Zygarde. Draining Kiss is super effective. Missed. Just keep hitting it with fairy type moves. Alright, first phase done. Alright. 50% form. It's now in its 50% form, and its power has grown even greater. Gardevoir Mega Evolve. Nice, that had to hurt. Came prepared this time. On mine. Draining Kiss. Ooh. It's done. Now's our chance. Alright, now for the hard part. $50 100% form. Now's our chance. Mega Evolve. On mine. Moon Blast. Uh-oh, I know what's coming. At least I can't... I got the pattern down this time, hopefully. Moon Blast again. Nice. Calm Mind. Increase the stats. Go. Not good. How do I avoid this? I think I just did. Ooh, nice. Now's our chance. Still no good for Mega Evolution. I know it's coming. To a corner. Mega Evolution. Mega Evolve for Gardevoir. Moonblast. Draining Kiss. Super effective. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Moonblast. Did we win? Nice! We caught Zygarde. So the legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. Obtain the Zygarde Cube. An item which Zygarde cores and cells are gathered. You can also use it to change Zygarde's form. Zygarde has 3 different forms. 10% form, 50% form, and complete form. You can use a Zygarde Cube to freely switch between 10 and 50% form. If its HP drops 50% or in battle, Zygarde will change it to a complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde's strength significantly. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when in its complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, the Corn Forcer move transforms into Nil Light. When Zygarde is used up all its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts were scattered to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the move Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved reminded me of Z moves, like those used in the Alola region. But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Now it falls on to me to ponder. What should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is there something you want to do? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. Though I once thought I could achieve that world by fulfilling the materials needed for everyone. Now I know it's not so simple. An old proverb is good to feed the hungry, but much better to teach them how to feed themselves. Yet I had focused so solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to you and your Pokemon you have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like I has wandered far and wide across the world in search for Floatl. I shall travel the vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even when living the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we and so many others meet and band together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again, but I will carry these lessons with me. A revenue, my young friend. I hope you find what you're looking for. Though I doubt you'd live 3,000 years for it. Mission complete. To keep the world in balance. Alright. What is in store for us for the next adventure? Will we be doing the DLC? Finally be able to do the Different Dimensions DLC? Who knows? Until next time, the game counter is going to be closed. This is MegaLinkJoland signing off. Have a nice rest of your day, everybody. Hey Mega fans, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, hit the subscribe button, and share this video. It would help me out a lot. Also follow me on my social media such as my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch channel for my live streams, and more. And if possible, leave a tip to support me on Ko-fi and Patreon. Thanks for watching again, and until then, MLJ signing off. Until next time, MegaLink fans.